Good morning, y'all. I'm still getting used to these lives. I didn't realize y'all had showed up so quickly. Usually take a while. Good morning, Oswald. Am I pronouncing that right? Okay, I gotta get this way I don't lose my face when I talk to Facebook. Okay. Um, Good morning, Jimmy. Good morning. Johnny, good morning, Charles. Good morning, Ronald. How y'all doing? Um, oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. I gotta take do some blood work today. Um, so I had to fast. I'm hungry. I can't eat till I do the blood work. But I wanted to talk about right quick this morning because when I come back from doing the blood work, I'm going to show you how to get started germinating seeds. I'm going to be germinating CBD seeds. And the first step is putting it in the water. And when they fall to the bottom, like you see there, see the first step? When they fall to the bottom, they ready to grow. Your plants are growing, Mama Sis. What you growing? That's great. I'm so happy. Um, that makes my day when people say they growing something. Because that's a basic survival skill, and I'm not. You gonna hear me keep talking about it like it's a broken record. Everybody, every last one of us should be. Oh wow, you going all out. Lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, and basil. Basil is the easiest one out of all of them you just listed. Tomatoes is pretty low maintenance. They need a lot of water. I never tried lettuce except but in a glass jar. But I'm happy that you got all those going. Um, so I just wanted to show y'all what I'm gonna be going into next. Those are my cannabis CBD. Um, because I I'm fed up with the medical profession. So fed up that it's war. It's war with me. Hi, Ric Flair. How you doing? It's war. What good is going to the doctor and they get paid $200 an hour upwards, and then all they do is send you out with a take aspirin. I see you in the morning. Bump that. I mean, I'm way past the aspirin stage. If I could take an aspirin, I wouldn't be coming in to you. My kids, I tickle to death about it. They want to plant more. They check them every day and measure how much they're growing. I told you they was gonna totally get into it. I told you. That's only us that be like, ooh, I don't want to get my hands dirty. But kids love to get their hands dirty. Um, Good morning, Ric Flair. Kids love to get their hands dirty. That's fun to them. Can y'all hear me? Now that I turned the music on, I don't want it to overpower me. Yeah, I get down and dirty. It don't bother me at all. I used to wear gloves. I don't even wear gloves no more. I just get down there and do it. So I just like wanted to go an overview of some of the things I'm gonna be growing. I'm gonna get my oregano started. I'm getting my oregano started in these pots. And what I love about them, it got that little water reservoir. That little water reservoir so that when it drains, when you do water them, they still can hold water in for the plants to continue uptaking it. I like that method of growing where there's a reservoir of water always available to the plant because I'm so ADD and forgetful. And so that helps a lot because I once again, my cabbage was growing good, but I neglected it because I forgot all about it. I'm busy paying attention to all the other plants that's more important. And that was just really an experiment. Lost one of my little cabbages just because I forgot to grow it. So these passive style growing systems, I think, are more black thumb friendly. That's for lack of a better term. I don't know what a better term is. People who have a tendency to screw up plants because they forget. They either overwater or underwater. These type of planters with the reservoir is very help you be more successful, in my opinion. So what I'm going to start in these pots is my oregano. Last year I did not get any oregano at all, and I was upset because the year before I had no problem with my oregano. They just grew and just abundantly, and I had big old bushes of them. And only thing I regret is that I didn't harvest them and dry them up like I'm doing my spearmint now. I've been enjoying my spearmint all year because of what I harvested last year and dried it out, and I put it in my tea, and I just love it. So back to the doctors. I have to go today to do blood work, and in a previous video I explained to y'all how I did not appreciate the way this doctor was condescending me. I don't know if dill is easy to grow, but it's always up there as a good medicinal herb type of plant. So it sure won't hurt to try that. I'm assuming it's very easy to grow if you think about grass, because that's what it looks like, a type of grass. Mama Six. I would try dill. Because there are some health benefits to dill. That's the reason why I pick the plants that I do. That's why I pick cabbage. Cabbage has some medicinal properties that's beneficial to pain. That's why I eat it. That's why I'm trying to grow it. So you have to, really base your growing on your personal needs, which is what I like about it. Which is another reason why I do not believe food should be industrialized. It's just crazy to me. I don't know who came up with the idea. Well, it's just going to be one man who farms and everybody else got to eat what I grow. I don't think it was ever meant to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But back to the doctor thing. I'm making a sign to wear on me that says, quit treating me like a criminal when I'm coming to get treatment. Because I keep having a hard time with these doctors. This doctor went on and on and on about how dry I was, so I made sure I'm hydrated this time. He won't be passing no judgment on me, because I feel like he thought because my mouth was dry, probably had a little action going in the corners I didn't know about. And then he was looking at me extra crazy because I had my spyglasses on, which I am going to have them on today. But I'm going to have the clear kind. So when the fuck shit happens, excuse my language, I will be capturing it on film. So far, I captured that. You see how that, Mama, you still there? You see how that jerk, you said, I love some tzatziki. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zakiki sauce. Tzatziki. sauce. I have to look into that. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, they had a design that was less conspicuous, and they didn't last. The battery didn't last. I was unhappy with it. And yeah, that man yesterday in the store was very rude. And see, I do encounter that kind of stuff, and I could encounter it very often in the medical field. It happens more than I care to talk about, actually, because it's really, really degrading and disrespectful. You know, yeah, that man was all kinds of tripping out on me, and he didn't know he wasn't stopping nothing because I had my spy glasses on that day. Okay, um, so even if you tell me to turn my cameras off because you think you doing something being Billy badass, I'm still getting you. Um, I know these ain't as inconspicuous, but they waterproof. So I want these around me when I do my physical therapy in the water. But I'm taking them today with the doctors because I keep going through hell with these doctors. You really have to take control of your own health because they're not going to do anything. All they're going to do is figure out a new prescription that's covered under insurance that they can get a monthly income off of you. And it don't even have anything to do with whether or not you getting treatment, because they want you to have to keep coming back. They want it's Russian roulette with the medication to see which one is the one that'll make you be able to have to keep coming back month after month. And so because they neighborhoods is getting ravaged by the opioid heads and the methamphetamine heads, then it gets taken out on me, somebody who ain't never abused neither, that I was legitimately taken for pain and to treat ADD. I gotta be treated like a criminal, like I did something wrong. You gotta take drug tests. Hi, Leon. Hi, Tebaron. Hi, Wayne. And so I'm fed up. So I'm gonna be real bold with it. I'm gonna have a sign on my chest saying, "Stop treating me like a criminal when I come here for treatment." I think it's ridiculous. So, one reason that I even got into growing at all is the hard time and the long way to go that I get from the doctor's office for medicine. So I started growing my own medicine. That was the first thing I started growing. Okay? So, as I mentioned originally, these my new family that I'm finna get together, and then you always drop more than what you need. I really only have the space for about 3 plants and indoors, but you definitely drop more seeds than 3 because you never know which ones will germinate. And I'm going to do all the steps complete from beginning to end as far as the grow goes for my meds on my Patreon. I'm going to be opening up a Patreon to do that because I am sick of YouTube. YouTube just got too many problems. Too many problems. When I seen what happened to Lockheed Boss Lady, that's just disgusting to me. Oh, bags. That's just on there. What's empowering about, then you come on there talking about how I'm going to help you. I could have helped you, but you in your fee-fees. Whether somebody in their fee-fees or not, knowledge is power. And see, when y'all wonder why black people ain't in power, look at what's happening to the so-called women empowerment movement. It's crumbling before it even we take off. Because the women, can't get along with each other. Me and my son was talking about how, I was a feminist, or so I thought when I was younger. Because I didn't see nothing useful or productive or necessary by the man. I was just that arrogant, and my ego was at that level. Then life had to humble me, especially and particularly when I had kids. It was like, okay, both sexes are needed, very much so. So I don't have the feminist attitude no more. But when I tell you, black women, more so than any other demographic, you have the disease of the deadly mouth. You hold the crown. You hold the crown. You are the worst. I've never been taunted worse than by black women. In 12 years, it was only one black man who came for me in a derogatory manner. And trust and believe, even that one man, he was a customer, okay? Okay, I was getting money from that one man until he got to the point where he wanted to go off. The women online, and it's also in real life, yeah, it's not nothing to be celebrated. That lethal mouth is very negative. And see, because I have mostly men followers, I asked them. I straight up asked them. I seen Boyce Watkins doing a video talking about what's the turnoff, the top 10 turnoffs of women today. I'm guarantee you that mouth is number uno, number one in my own family. I watched my, posterity getting to it with a significant other, and what was it? That mouth that never shuts up. Women need to be brewing some more pots and stools, a whole lot of shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'm opening my mouth now because I feel like laying back. You mentioned that yesterday, Mama, said you think that part of the problem is because we're being quiet. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem. The good people are quiet. They sit back, mind their own business, and keep it real in their head. Like, these people don't pay my bills. My son look at me like I'm crazy. Is they paying your bills? No, ma'am. No, sir. They not paying your bills, and yet you got all day to throw up videos to spew acid mouth. Acid mouth. That's a good description. I'm gonna start saying that. Acid mouth. Yo, I used to call it diarrhea of the mouth. That was my name. You got diarrhea of the mouth. You just never know when to shut up. I have a hard time. It may not seem like it by my videos, but I have a hard time finding something to talk about that long. Hours at a time, going in on somebody. I can't figure out or find the time. And I'm by myself. I ain't got no either significant other or kids, pulling and tugging at my time. I just have my grandbaby part-time. Right, if it wasn't celebrated, they sure wouldn't. And I say that all the time. And then it's so many of them single that really what you so-called doing to attract men, it really is attract women. Because if you really ask men, and see, that was the unique experience I have on the internet. Ain't no shame in my game. It ain't no secret that my so-called internet fame came from the position, the body part I'm sitting on. But it also gave me a unique opportunity to really actually talk to a lot of men. And that is the number one thing they say. They can't stand, because I'm in my 50s. I started at 47 and I'm in my 50s now. I'm 56. I'll be 57 in September. Okay, I'm a Virgo. Hi, Miss Burnett. I started out talking about my CBD seeds, but it kind of progressed to the problem that I'm having. Just in this world navigating. People are so disrespectful, but to me, the number one persons guilty of that very disrespectful mouth is black women. It's black women. I'm not even gonna blame that on our culture because the men don't do that. September 9th, I'm a Virgo. September 9th, 9/9. Anyway, even when my younger years, when I consulted with people that I actually knew, who one that was, was abusive to his significant or other, I said, well, what brings you to the point that make you feel like you want to do that? That mouth. A mouth that never shuts up. That ain't cute. That ain't cute. When you always talking. Yep, I'm a September Virgo. When you always talking, it's impossible. You couldn't possibly be listening when you're always talking. That's part of the reason that brought me to these videos. Because I got a whole family of fast talkers that talk over me. I don't talk fast, okay? And then my thoughts kind of get constipated before they reach my mouth. They go up here so fast, but they kind of get stunted on the way down out my lips. So I forget what I'm going to say, or I say the end of a sentence, end of a thought, and people don't know what I'm talking about because I'm really beginning at the end of the sentence that I was thinking in my head. So if you one of those quick mouth, smart ugly, we ain't going to get along. We ain't going to get along. You going to cut me off. You going to think what you talking about is more important than what I'm talking about. And we ain't going to get nowhere. Yeah, it's one mouth and two ears for a great reason. You're right, Miss Burnett. You cannot be doing all the talking. So I appreciated the experience I had because it helped me understand men better. Not that I know everything, because I don't understand why I can't get into an intellectual conversation with them. But men are more visual. So they rather see a picture or video than talk. But believe me, women, you done talk yourself up out of majority of your relationships because you can't shut the fuck up. You got to always have the last word. You got to always be right. You got to always prove your point. No, ma'am. Good way to guarantee you be alone and single, especially if you out there and you available, waiting to mingle. I just wanted to shout out the person who sent me the purple outfit I had on yesterday. This is another one outfit she gave me. I'm so tall you can never see the whole thing. Unless you go way back, you may not be able to see the whole outfit. But my son gave me a compliment on that. He was like, "Ma, you got a boyfriend or something? You've been looking good the last 2 days." I was like, "No, I just got a doctor's appointment. That's all I got." So one of the things I did was learn how to grow my own medicine. I grew my own herbs, and I made my own CBD oil. I'm not going to keep on fighting these doctors about medications and then have them talk down to me like I'm a nobody because you went to school for medicine. I couldn't possibly know anything about what you're talking about. That's real insulting and disrespectful. So I just want to squeeze this video in before I can't stand it. It's condescending. It's insulting to my intelligence. And I see a lot of people online and they talking about how to find a narcissist and who a sociopath, and that's also crazy too. You ain't been to NAM school, got NAM degree, but you on here determining for everybody who's a sociopath and who's a narcissist. That's very dangerous. Because one thing you need to understand, when you're calling narcissists out, some of them narcissists don't have no chill. Some of them narcissists will take you clean the fuck this earth and won't be empathetic about it. Okay? That's why some of you women that be getting up in their face and you don't really know how to spot a narcissist. Oh, you better do some research and study up on it. All that neck rolling ain't gonna get you nowhere. Like me, I'm going in there and capture the bullshit on video. It's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm not gonna be arguing with you back and forth. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I love it because it's not tight on my arms. This little sleeve is a flare sleeve. So you said I could say your name and not your real name. So thank you, Myri. That is very appreciated. Somebody with fibromyalgia, elastic around your arms and wrists and waist and the socks. They hurt. They hurt, and I can't wait to get out of them. But this one is nice. I like it. I love it. You know I love the animal print. Anyway, back to the two things that's on my mind. I want to remind y'all, I'm going to Patreon, and that's where I'm going to put my videos up about my growth progress on my medicinal seeds. Because I want to learn all I can. Matter of fact, I want to be like Dr. Sebi. If anything, Dr. Sebi never opened up a book. Hey, Leo. Yeah, I think all people are wonderful. I think a lot of people put too much into them signs, and then most of the time, they use them signs to justify negative behavior that they are not unwilling to change, want to put it off on the zodiac sign. And to that I say, BS. If a relationship is worth or mean anything to you, you're going to change your behavior. You're not going to, hey, JoJo. Yep, CBD. I'm going to open up that Patreon. The Patreon is open already. I just haven't been promoting the links. And but I'm going to do my whole grow on there. I'm going to do my whole grow. And I'm going to take your advice, just like you said. And I am still waiting for my internship. The weather is breaking. We should have been got it started, but at least you got the evidence that I have actually took the first step of getting started. I took the first step. When you put the seeds in and then they fall to the bottom, they ready. When I come back from my blood work today, I will show you what the next step is and the other seeds that I plan to drop. But women, if this is supposed to be women empowerment, let me give you a little empowering word for today. Shut the hell up. Take you a whole bunch of sips of shut the fuck up tea, okay? Because it seems like that is a big problem. And don't take my word for it. I have been having thousands of male followers for years. I ask them that all the time, and that's the number one. That's the number one. They could give a damn whether you got weed or a big ass or all that. All that is negotiable. But that mouth, that mouth, that's what fuck up a majority of y'all relationships, especially you black women. That tongue is lethal. It cuts to the soul. And if you don't think it don't leave scars, just because it ain't, you don't see physical scars on the body, those words cut to the soul. So when people say stick and stones may break my bones, but words will never, use a lie. Use a lie. Thank you. Oh yeah, let me go on and plug my book because I'm ADD. I got a great assistant. Thank you, Mama. To remind y'all, I'm still giving this out every month. Raising a Thinking Child. This is a book that will help you read for you as an adult to help you have gradually gain the skills to do critical thinking. Critical thinking helps you solve problems. When you don't have the ability to critically think, you see all kinds of videos on here, viral videos where somebody done snap, where they in their feelings and react, in their feelings and judge, in their feelings and hit, in their feelings and shoot. No thinking, no stopping to training. Okay? The solar training is also available. Thank you, Mama, because I be forgetting to plug the public service announcements because all these people out on YouTube, they can't wait to be a slave for the master for them Google coins. And this is an organization, Springfield Urban League is in the game, putting in the work, helping to really put kings out there on the street. They empower young men and women to gain new skills and go back into the world. Hey, Witchy Princess, how you doing? Springfield Urban League now has a program training in solar training. Springfield Urban League. And the telephone number, Mama 6 helped me out. She put it in there. Is area code 217-789-0830. Ask for Trey Wiley. I was telling y'all to ask for Marcus Johnson at first, but it's Trey Wiley who you need to ask for. That's who is basically taking over the program at this present time. And once we get the classes filled up, I mean, it's amazing to me. I didn't know that the classes, people are signing up, but I didn't think it was going to take this long to get the classes filled. And I tell you, black people, I'm black first, so that's not a racist thing. I am a person about empowerment, okay? And we have been denied opportunity for so long, but this ain't one of them. The solar industry is begging for us, and women. Since this so-called women empowerment, that's how you can prove yourself. You big YouTubers that's slumming, you coming down on the little YouTubers, talking down about them, putting them down. How about putting them up? This is one you could put up on your platform. Springfield Urban League is offering free solar training. 789-0830. Area code 217-789-0830. How about that? How about putting that information on your platform instead of coming down to the little YouTubers talking shit, being unproductive, empowering no one? Who you empowering because you cutting to the white meat? And I do feel that it is programming from television, And when I watched the little, argument that my posterity got into it with their significant other, that was the number one. Just could not shut the fuck up. Right or wrong, even if the man is wrong and he talking, if you steady talking over him, that's such disrespect. And then because there's so many women, thank you for the email information. If you want to win this, get this book sent to you. Critical Thinking in the subject line. Fat for Life TV at Outlook.com. I'm going to be giving this away all year. I absolutely think that's the solution to a lot of our problems that I'm witnessing. You got to be able to shut up. And you not running. Yeah, you run up your own blood pressure. I remember one time, the first time I wound up in the hospital with an hooked up to an EKG machine. It was because I'm hollering and fussing and cussing at my family. Oh, woo, 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 woo. All upset with them that I stormed out the house, and now I'm just storming out mad, hollering. Oh, they're getting on my nerves. Woo, 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 woo. I looked back and turned around, looked at my house, and I said, you know what? Here I am outside, and them Negroes is sitting inside comfortable in my shit. And I'm outside, raising up my blood pressure, about to kill my own self. Because my heart beating so fast. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Wasn't none of them Negroes worth dying for. And I love my family, but it wasn't worth dying for. What I was stressing out about. So it behooves you to learn how to be a critical thinker. It do decrease your drama levels. Oh, you talking to Mama 6. With JoJo, I'm finna close out on this video. I really just want to make that announcement that I'm finna drop my medicinal plants. It's time. And soon it's going to be time to be planting outside. So this is the time to start looking for your seeds. Start deciding what you want to grow outside. But I'm going to continue to grow inside. And I'm going to constantly push that word. That's one survival school that all of us need to be empowered with. You should know how to grow your own food. And I do it because the food that I want or need for my body that's best for my health ain't necessarily sold in my local grocery store. So I want control over that. So loving my hair, you see this one? That's coming up next. By the time I get back from doing the blood work at the clinic, I'm hoping, I'll be able to have my grandbaby help me, and we can show you how we're going to get the zucchini started. Happy birthday to my baby. Hey, happy birthday. Whoever that is. Happy birthday to the baby. Anyway, y'all, I would love to choke on one, but I can't do that till I get through with the blood work. So I'm hungry and I'm starving. Let me go get this over with because I want to eat. A big girl got to eat. She hungry. Anyway, that's it. That's all for this one. I just want to make that announcement that I'm dropping my medicinal seeds today. I dropped them. They fell to the bottom. That could take 1 day to 2 days. In this case, it was only 1 day. And I'm going to show y'all what happens next. But I'm going to put that content on Patreon. I'm sick of YouTube. I can't deal with these reckless acid mouth peep folks. That's the perfect name. You gave it the perfect name, Mama. Acid mouth. Mouth full of acid. Drinking pops. Drinking beers. And thinking you better than somebody. Because we smoke. Ain't that something how people be discriminating against you because you smoke weed? They actually feel superior and be giving you a hard time. Ain't that something? Yeah, I'm coming back on YouTube today. I just want to get the blood. I'm let them draw some blood from me. That ain't gonna take all day. And that's really kind of why I made this video at all. So y'all be checking for it, because when I come back, that's when I'm really gonna do the planting. Then you're gonna see me demonstrate it out. And I'm gonna do that whether my grandbaby here or not. I'll just do the smaller plants first. I'll show you you know, some of the tricks and trade that I learned with the germination of seeds over time. The mistakes I made, I'll share you with some of the mistakes I made, and you know, some of the things I personally consider work better than others. Cause you gonna see all kinds of content on YouTube, and it ain't. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't no two growers that grow alike. Cause what happens is you always learn more and better ways for yourself. Cause your growing climate or situation may be entirely different from mine, and but I am gonna give you the basics knowledge so that you can get started. I want to inspire you to get started. Okay. I'm so glad you got started. I'm so proud. It make me feel so good. That made my day. But let me get up out of here. I'm hungry, y'all. My stomach is grumbling. I gotta get this blood work done, cause I keep procrastinating and I need to get around to it. That's my round to it today. Oh yeah, send me some pictures. I would love it. I would love that. I would love that. Okay, JoJo, you can call me as soon as I get off this live. Peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video.